Now, recently returned to the U.S. from the Ukrainian border is a young Las Vegan and engineer. His invention of an advanced drone is being used by Metro and more than 100 agencies across the world. His growing company is now becoming increasingly prepared to give back and respond. Fox 5's Maddie White reports.
When it comes to responding to catastrophes, seconds matter. That's why the young CEO behind Brink Drones, a Vegas native, is not just helping Ukrainians in their first response to Russian forces, but also preparing for other catastrophes across the world with a new philanthropic effort.
If we can just get resources in place to sort of respond to our requests for help, we'd be able to do a lot more.
I first introduced you to Blake Resnick last year when he'd returned from Surfside, Florida, after he was called on to help with the tower collapse recovery efforts with the advanced drone he'd invented.
I got a call from the SWAT commander in Miami.
More recently, he returned from the Ukrainian border, where he also donated drones, but to help Ukrainian first responders combating Russian forces.
An apartment building might be hit by a cruise missile. They're going to want to search that structure for survivors, understand if it's still structurally stable or not, but they don't want to enter it because they're worried it might collapse on them.
But in responding to emergencies like these,
I think we could have gone a little faster on the Ukraine stuff if we had all these pieces together.
Resnick realized Brink would be better equipped to help if they had a structure for preparedness.
Having people and equipment sort of prepared to immediately deploy to emergencies, where before we'd sort of be scrambling.
That's why Brink is now launching their Global Rescue Network, a neutral, nonpartisan, philanthropic endeavor, where at the request of first responders, they'll deploy donated drones.
We've taken the United States, we've broken it up into 10 regions. Each of those regions is staffed by a full-time lemur pilot, basically, and they have 2 drones. So all of that together, it's 20 drones around the country. If something happens, it's a car ride away.
It's something they're now able to pull off. With more than $25 million recently raised from investors, Brink's size has expanded rapidly.
We're about 100 people now, which has been quite the change because it's just me 18 months ago. So that's been major.
Major too? To watch his dream of saving lives take flight, which he says developed after witnessing the tragedy of October 1 in 2017.
It's sort of, in a way, all of this coming full circle, I think it's Brink starting to live up to its original mission.
I'm Maddie White, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.